From the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a throw over. Dive, but he's back in there. In now, number 3. And she'll take a look at ball 1. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. There goes the runner. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
3-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he's safe. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Way the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
8 bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate, Yadier Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the stretch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Ready now is Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch.
Strike! Woo! No ball. 1 strike.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 18.
And now in the box, number 18. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Keyboom has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Garcia, originally from New York State, is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Carter Keyboom digs in now.
Number 8, Carter Keyboom.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball. No
Bases
strike.
are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to bat, Steven Strasburg. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He find barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Lane Thomas now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Strasburg leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-2 is a called strike three on the corner. Nationals lead one, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, number 16.
He's set, and the pitch. Wisdom, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now is Nico Horner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with the 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. Into the box, number 66. He'll take his first hacks here. As a look, now the pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, 2 balls and a strike. Smallman behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey!
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in is number 3. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. chopped down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in will be Josh Bell as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
For the Cubs, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
To the plate now, number 18. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. He jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Number 29, Yadiel.
First pitch on the way.
Oh, 1-0.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now
1 out, bases empty, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Garcia.
Next it'll be Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Number 66 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up is Carter Kieboom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
At the plate now, Steven Strasburg. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Madrigal over to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 4-0 Washington. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 2-0 on the way.
No, that's high.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next to hit is Patrick Wisdom. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, Nico Horner. From the belt, kicks and deals as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubs nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane.
First delivery to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now that.
Next up is number 3, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Adbert Alzolay takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Adbert Alzolay.
Standing in now, Yadier Hernandez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 66.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
And that's too high, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-0. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Adbert Alzolay. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1-1.
1-2 now.
1 ball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He's set. Here it comes. Number 18 stands in as he looks at ball one here. One ball, one strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to belly first, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next to hit is Luis Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Finally wins the battle as this is swung out and missed for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Into the box now, Carter Kieboom. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
That's a ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2
balls,
and 2.
2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now into the box, Ian Happ. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
From the stretch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. So a full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This is foul right side. And another foul ball. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Patrick Wisdom stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Contreras, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for the
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he fouls this one off. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Strasburg is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Number 88 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Number 3 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Here now is Juan Soto as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Washington, so they hold a 5-0 lead. Ryan Harper gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Nico Horner, and they could use a spark from him here.
Shortstop, Nico Horner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding in is number 66. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch.
Whoa. 1 ball, no strike.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Matt Duffy will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
He's set and the pitch.
Strike! Woo!
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Rex Brothers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Rex Brothers.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Number 19, Josh Bell.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Yadiel Hernandez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Bell leads off second with nobody out. And he misses 2-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. On a rope to the second baseman. Yeah, they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Stepping in next, Keibert Ruiz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. One out and a runner on second base. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Luis Garcia down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1, here it is. And there's ball 2 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back for more from the north side after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Now here's the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Pops this one up. And there's out number one. So the next to bat will be number 18. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now into the box is Ian Happ, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dylan Maples enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2.
Oh, 1-2.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Andrew Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Paulo Espino, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, Wilson.
First offering as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. fouls off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 on the way. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to bat will be Jason Hayward. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Wisdom leads off first with one away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Number 3 waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And stepping in, Nico Horner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Kyle Finnegan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Standing in now, number 66, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.